Happy birthday to you.
You've seen the platinum albums, the blockbuster branding, and the empire built by Diddy Combs, a figure who has defined music and culture for decades. But what if the story you know is only one side of the coin? For years, beneath the glittering surface of success, persistent whispers have circulated about a different Diddy, a hidden life shielded from the public eye. These aren't just quiet murmurs anymore. They've grown into a chorus of questions and alleged secrets that are now surfacing with undeniable force. What could really be lurking behind the carefully polished image of one of entertainment's most iconic figures, and are these long-held secrets finally about to break wide open? No voice has been louder or more persistent in questioning Diddy's public persona than that of 50 Cent. For years, what started as rap beef evolved into a relentless onslaught of accusations from 50, specifically targeting Diddy's sexuality with an almost gleeful dedication. He's famously recounted a story where Diddy allegedly offered to take him shopping, an invitation 50 interpreted in a very particular way, famously labeling Diddy a fruit pop after the uncomfortable exchange. Beyond personal anecdotes, 50 Cent consistently used his massive social media platform to share photos of Diddy in suggestive poses or alongside other men, often with captions designed to fuel the fire of speculation and ridicule. This wasn't just occasional shade. It was a calculated campaign that has undeniably kept these DL rumors about Diddy burning intensely in the public consciousness for well over a decade. But 50 Cent wasn't the only voice adding to this growing chorus of speculation. While 50 Cent may have been the loudest, he was far from the only one in the industry adding fuel to these persistent rumors. Other voices began to surface, painting an even more complex picture. Singer Jaguar Wright, for instance, dropped a bombshell with her story alleging a shocking incident she reportedly witnessed involving Diddy and fellow artist Christopher Williams. Her unverified claims, describing an intimate encounter, sent ripples through online communities. Then there were the bizarre and unsettling public statements from former child star Orlando Brown, who made some very direct and explicit claims about his own interactions with Diddy, leaving many stunned by their graphic nature. Even Cassie's husband, Alex Fine, seemed to weigh in, with a subtly pointed social media post referencing people needing to move on from the closet, which many took as a direct shot at Diddy around the time he released a song about his breakup with Cassie. These multiplying stories from different corners of the industry made the whispers much harder to ignore. And the questions didn't stop with industry peers. They extended to one of Diddy's most famous protégés. The speculation surrounding Diddy's private life also famously enveloped one of his most successful protégés, Usher. For years, rumors circulated about the nature of their relationship, especially during Usher's formative years under Diddy's wing. Usher himself added a layer of intrigue to these whispers in later interviews, cryptically admitting he saw some things and experienced a wild lifestyle while living with Diddy as a young teen. He spoke of witnessing aspects of Diddy's world that he couldn't quite process or understand at that age, leaving many to wonder exactly what he might have been exposed to. Fueling this fire even further were unconfirmed reports, often attributed to Kim Porter's former stylist, suggesting that Kim was allegedly in possession of a tape depicting an intimate encounter involving Diddy and Usher. While never substantiated, this rumor has persisted, adding another disturbing layer to the questions about what truly went on. Beyond high-profile associations, stories from those even closer to Diddy's daily operations began to paint an even stranger picture. It wasn't just fellow artists. Stories from those who worked closely with Diddy also began to surface, offering unsettling glimpses into his private world. His former bodyguard, Gene Deal, made some particularly startling claims. Deal alleged he witnessed Diddy and another famous male rapper frantically running naked out of a hotel room he was guarding. He also recounted an incident where Diddy supposedly purchased items like B-plugs from a store, paying with a large sum of cash and walking out with the items, which Deal implied were for immediate use. Rapper Exhibit also shared an uncomfortable experience at a club with Diddy, where Diddy allegedly kept pointing out pairs of men kissing, making Exhibit feel uneasy. And then there was the awkward moment when Diddy repeatedly called rapper Fabulous daddy, in a way that visibly made Fabulous uncomfortable. These accounts from individuals in Diddy's orbit added a different kind of credibility to the swirling rumors, suggesting a pattern of unusual behavior. For years, many of these stories remained in the realm of rumor and internet chatter. But what happens when such whispers begin to echo in more formal, serious accusations? Okay, here is Section 5, keeping it concise and handling the sensitive topics carefully. For many years, these tales of Diddy's alleged secret life largely circulated as gossip and unverified claims. However, the narrative has taken a significantly darker and more serious turn recently. A wave of legal battles and disturbing accusations has engulfed Diddy, placing his entire life and conduct under intense, unprecedented scrutiny. Within some of these shocking lawsuits, such as the one filed by producer Rodney Jones, startling claims have emerged. Reports indicate that these legal filings detail alleged instances of Diddy coercing male associates and facilitating illicit activities, with some descriptions that seem to echo the very same-sex encounter rumors that have trailed him for decades. These formal, grave accusations, though still needing to be proven in court, have undeniably amplified all prior speculation, casting the long-standing whispers in a chilling new light and forcing a re-examination of everything believed about the music mogul. With decades of whispers now colliding with stark legal realities, one has to wonder, what truly lies beneath the surface of such a towering public figure? Decades of persistent whispers, fueled by everyone from rivals like 50 Cent to industry, insiders, former staff, and even echoing within the language of recent serious legal accusations, paint a complex and unsettling picture. While the absolute truth remains elusive, the sheer volume and consistency of these claims, spanning so many years and so many different voices, force uncomfortable questions. How much of what we see from our biggest stars is a carefully constructed facade? And what shocking realities might remain hidden from view, just beyond the spotlight? The story of P. Diddy, as it continues to unfold, seems to suggest that sometimes the most guarded secrets are the ones everyone's been talking about all along.